Good afternoon. Just 12 months since global property company CBRE announced a landmark real estate deal involving Santa Claus, reindeer racing and a controversial headquarter move to Asia, a global crisis is brewing. Roving reporter Tom Kinsley is investigating a threat to Christmas 2013. Tom, can you tell us more?
Thanks, Helen. I'm roving reporter Tom Kinsley outside of CBRE London's headquarters just off Oxford Street. I can tell you that a few minutes ago an emergency board meeting started to discuss a code red and white disaster recovery scenario for Mr. S. Claus, the world's premier toy distributor.
Mr. Claus, what do you make of the rumours? Not very well. Is he going to be able to deliver children's Christmas? Come back, please.
Details are sketchy at this time. Hold on. I'm now going to pass you across to our Hong Kong correspondent, Mr. Colin Bennett, with more details.
Yes, Tom. Thank you. Colin Bennett here in Hong Kong. We are now just receiving breaking news through the Hong Kong Jockey Club that Santa's linchpin delivery mechanism, Rudolph the so-called red-nosed reindeer, has indeed been involved in a collision with Dasher. According to our sources, this means that Rudolph will now not be available to deliver toys on Christmas Eve. A very sad day indeed.
Sorry to interrupt you, Colin. There seems to be movement inside CBRE HQ.
Thank you, Helen. Yes, I'm now outside the CBRE boardroom where I can see Mr. Claus inside, and I believe that the meeting has finished. Guy, what's the latest?
I'm delighted to announce that a last-minute rescue package has been agreed between CBRE and Mr. Santa Claus, our long-term client. My colleagues will tell you all about it. Sled versus Shed, a global supply chain strategy created by CBRE.
Interesting. Shed versus Sled. Helen, back to you in the studio.
Joining us now in the studio is Mr. Amaury Garial from CBRE. Mr. Garial, what has gone wrong? Are we going to have millions of disappointed children this Christmas?
Put simply, Mr. Claus' reliance on a single delivery channel was a strategic error. Being 2,000 years old, I'm not surprised that at the end this failed. Hopefully, alongside our key 3PL partners, we are used to advise international retailers in setting global supply chain operations. And that's why I'm really confident in reaching the goal of our mission, Shed versus Sled.
Thank you, Mr. Garial. I believe we have more details on Operation Shed versus Sled now.
Operation Shed versus Sled is a bespoke global supply chain solution created by CBRE for international toy transporter Mr. Santa Claus. Santa sources his toys from several places around the world, including China's Pearl River Delta, after elf strikes made the operation of his traditional North Pole workshop unsustainable. The toys will be transported to ports across 6 continents and immediately moved to XXL warehouses at strategically accessible points in each country. After a detailed sorting process, which will match toy stocks versus children's letters to Santa, the goods will be moved to local parcel distribution centres and then delivered directly to children's homes on Christmas Eve. According to CBRE research, the rapid growth of online retailing in recent years has significantly boosted demand for XXL warehouses and reshaped the structure of traditional supply chains. This has been the case for Toys R Us, the world's leading toy retailer, who is currently constructing a super shed near Paris. We can hear more now from key spokesanimal Geoffrey the giraffe, speaking on behalf of Mr. Philip Greenfield, the firm's International Logistics Director.
We are delighted to be given the opportunity to assist Mr. Claus on his requirements this Christmas and are determined to match his historically unblemished toy delivery record. Creating a successful global supply chain is first of all about optimum location of distribution centers, such as this one in Paris. Secondly, it is about volumes, speed, and accuracy of order handling.
Back to Hong Kong, where I'm joined by CBRE researchers Nick Axford and Edward Farrelly at a project Shed off-site.
Well, this is not going to be easy. Let's see, to put things into perspective, based on 3 average size presents for each of the 1.4 billion good children in the world today, these sheds are going to need a total volume of 28 million cubic meters. That's enough to fill London's Olympic Stadium 10 times over.
This is a mammoth task. We know from the trotometer on the sleigh that Santa and the reindeer typically travel over 500,000 miles each Christmas Eve delivering presents using the traditional hub and spoke model. Now, our research shows that moving to a multi-hub approach will be more efficient, but it's going to require 108 new XXL warehouses. Now, that's a huge challenge for the CBRE logistics team to find enough of the right sites in the right locations in these strategic positions around the globe.
CBRE Shed versus Sled looks plausible, but how will presents end up in Christmas stockings this Christmas Eve?
Our 2,000 logistic world specialists are hard at work to make this operation a success. The presents will, however, be delivered to the front door, as chimneys have been ruled out for health and safety reasons.
Thank you, Mr. Garrial. We're now joined on the line with John Sparks, Chief Operating Officer at UNICEF.
As part of our partnership with CBRE, we know they're committed to protecting children's rights around the world, and we commend this important campaign to bring Christmas to as many children as possible. Clearly, however, at this time, UNICEF and the international community are focused on doing all that we can for the children of Syria. Our teams are working round the clock to deliver warm clothes, water, healthcare and the support they need to help them deal with what they've seen.
Thank you, John. And that's the news.
Hello, madam. Have you heard the news that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's injured himself?
Oh my gosh, no, I haven't.
That's sad. That's really sad.
I think it's terrible. Which one?
Rudolph.
No.
Oh, bless him.
I'm in shock.
It's really sad.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean, Rudolph, oh, jeez.
Yes, I mean, my children will be devastated. Absolutely devastated. I don't know what I'm going to do about it.
He what?
He's injured himself.
How bad? Oh, you're joking. I'm shocked.
What are your thoughts on that, sir?
I don't know what to say.
I'm going to go cry.
It's terrible, definitely.
No way. That's gutting.
Hi, did you hear that?
No.
Did you hear that Christmas might be cancelled this year?
No, that's terrible. That's not on.
My presents.
Yeah.
You may not get your presents.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
When did this happen?
Last week, madam, in a collision with Dasher. Have you got any thoughts to the camera about that?
Well, Dasher, he's a feisty fellow, so I'm not really surprised. If it was going to be any reindeer, it would be Dasher.
Santa all right.
And are the others all right? I hope you get well.
I hope he's feel better as soon as possible.
If it gets better, please get well soon and keep up the good work and the good job.
Hope you get better soon, Rudolph.
I love Rudolph.
Good luck, Rudolph. We love you.
There you have it. People are very concerned about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Let's all hope that CBRE's Shed versus Sled can resolve the issue. Back to you in the studio.
Merry Christmas from everyone here at CBRE. Please remember, for every like on YouTube, CBRE will make a donation to UNICEF's Children of Syria appeal. UK taxpayer donations will be matched, pound for pound, by the UK Government Aid Match Fund.